Oh, hey everyone. I'm just bringing some boxes down from my attic, and since it's Easter time, I've also been thinking about something incredible that happened when Jesus died. Take a look. Mark 15:37-39. With a loud cry, Jesus breathed his last. The curtain of the temple was torn in two from top to bottom, and when the centurion who stood there in front of Jesus saw how he died, he said, "Surely this man was the Son of God." You see, today, we might go to a lot of different church buildings to worship God. But in Jesus' day, the main place everyone went to worship God was one big building called the temple. In the very center of the temple was a place called the Holy of Holies, where people actually met with God and heard him speak. And the Holy of Holies was separated from all of the people by a huge and heavy curtain that hung in front of it. And that makes me wonder, do you think we ever separate ourselves from God sometimes? Like, if your life was a house, you might think, I spend all my time down here in the living room, and God is up there somewhere, kind of like he's someone who lives in the attic. This is why sometimes people act like, I'll follow God on Sundays, but the rest of the week I'll just do whatever my friends want to do. The problem is, God doesn't live in an attic. We can't put God into a box and only follow him when we feel like it. We can't separate God from parts of our lives because we were made to live for him no matter where we are. That's one thing the curtain in those verses reminded me of. Even the way the curtain tore was pretty cool. Did you catch that? People didn't tear down the curtain. God did, from top to bottom. God's Son, Jesus, tore down anything that could separate us from God. So think about those verses this week. Is there an area of your life that you could invite God into? Is there a barrier separating you and him that you could ask him to break down? Is there a curtain separating you and God that you could ask Jesus to tear in two? I'll be thinking on that this Easter, and I guess fixing up my attic too. Happy Easter, everyone.